Oh, no, see, it's doing it again. I know it's gonna do it again. It seems okay. I don't get it. I don't know what the fuck. Yeah. Nah, it's coming back again. There it goes. Should have known. It's like every time I start streaming it, it just does it again. I'm just gonna I'm just gonna see what happens. I don't know. Hey, X-Infected. I'm not I'm not sure if we'll be able to stream long today. Actually, we've been streaming on and off. Uh,
50 yards. Turn
right now, I don't know exactly what I'm doing. I'm just kind of like testing it out. Hey, Nilavani.
800 yards.
I see, like that's the thing. I don't know. Like, I mean, see, from time to time, I see it turn red anyway. See, I know I've dropped frames. I just don't know what the hell. I hate this so much. Like, I'll tell you what I did. I went on. Yeah, it doesn't seem as bad. I just, like, I did a speed test on my main computer. And it was fine. Then I did a speed test on my phone using Wi-Fi. It was fine. Then I did a speed test on my laptop, finally.
200 yards.
And it was fine. Like, when I did the first speed test on my laptop, it was terrible. I was getting 2 megabits per second. And then I did all the other speed tests, and then it's like it just magically fixed itself, and now I'm streaming again, but I'm still dropping frames from time to time. It's not as much as before, but
it goes off like every minute, no matter where I am or who I'm with.
yeah, it's definitely something on my end. If I were to guess, it's probably the Wi-Fi, but I don't know why it's doing this. Like, it might just be the ISP is fucking up. That's entirely possible. Right now, it seems to be okay. Yeah, we'll try a mission. We'll see how it goes. I'm sorry for all this trouble, like all this back and forth shit. Like normally I would have just given up before, but I really do want to stream at least a little bit tonight.
A murder in a hospital. Anthony Corrado, a state's witness in a major crime
Because
scene,
Nilavani
was
has to go
murdered
back
at
to
the
work
West Dyke Memorial
on
Hospital in
Tuesday.
Alderney. Mr. Corrado was
So we
found
have to finish
testifying
this
in
game
DA's
by
case against
tomorrow.
Alderney businessman Jimmy Pecorino. Mr. Pecorino is believed to be the head of a crime ring operating on the Alderney side of the West River.
An update on the alcoholic airline incident. The air-sold pilot who shouted things like kamikaze and look no hands as he was coming into land at Francis International Airport has issued an official apology to passengers. I was trying to impress the air hostesses and may have got a little carried away, said the disgraced father of two. He went on to say, I'll never mix my spirits again.
Meanwhile, in transport news, with traffic so bad and taxis still
So far we're in the green. Yeah, if I were to guess, the problem is just the internet, the ISP.
Okay, I'll see you later.
Yeah, okay.
You take care now.
I'll see you later. Give me a call.
Hey. It's not what it looks like.
Okay.
It's not like that. We talk. So do us all a favor and keep quiet.
Sure. But Phil, and I don't mean to take advantage, but maybe I need help one time. Maybe I can give you a call.
What do you mean?
I mean, I need to find something out about someone. Maybe you can help.
Are you fucking blackmailing me?
No! I'm asking for a favor. Why do you think I put my neck on the line for you? Because I need help with something.
You know, since you don't look like you're full of crap, how could I say no? Enough of this chit-chat. Come on, let's go. We're heading back up to that old house off Beaverhead Avenue in West Dyke.
Yeah. The the problem crops up far too
It's
often
about time to pick up that H that my nephew
when I'm streaming.
It's just been sitting there?
Yeah, call it a cooling off.
Two nice guys helping
We
each
took
other
it,
out.
but we don't know who was watching it before.
Nico
So you
just
just
wants a
left it
little
with
favor,
Frank.
that's all.
Yeah, we put it in an isolated place. Hopefully any attention it was getting wouldn't be noticed. Frankie's one guy, he can disappear real easy if the feds show. Plus, he's a smart kid. He's related to my ex-wife, and she was smart enough to ruin my life with one lawsuit.
So it's been long enough. You think we're going to be okay to pick it up? No trouble?
Look, I don't ever assume something's gonna go down easy, without any trouble. That's what keeps me alive and out of the pen. We'll see when we get there.
As long as we don't see any helicopters, vans, suspicious gardeners talking into earpieces. If none of that's going on, then we're okay.
Yeah, you fucking laugh. Laugh all you want.
Alright. Man. It's so exhausting dealing with all of these
100
issues.
yards. Turn left.
There's nothing worse than having spotty internet.
In 100
Just want it to
yards.
work, you know?
Turn right. Bing bong. Turn left. In 400
I look forward to the day when
Turn left.
internet never goes down, never gets slow, it just works. It just does what it's supposed to do. Hey, Jertka. Yeah, we're trying it again. Because, like, here's the thing. I did a speed test on the laptop,
Turn right.
and the speed was terrible.
In 200
Yeah, exactly.
yards. Turn left.
Then I decided to do a speed test on the desktop, and the speed was good. Then I did a speed test on my phone, and the speed was good. And then I went back to the laptop, and I did a speed test, and the speed was good.
You have arrived.
I don't know why.
There
Oh
you
boy.
are. Frankie, you been keeping your eyes open out here? You seen anyone snooping around?
I ain't seen a soul, boss. It's a ghost house.
If it lags again, we'll just finish the mission and that's it. Let me know. We'll officially call it a
I got
night.
the horse
I'll
loaded
just
into 2 cars
chalk it
for
up
you.
to bad. Something on the ISP's side.
Oh, this don't feel right. Shit, Frankie, you dumb fuck! The feds have been watching us all along. Nico, get in that car and follow me.
Eat this, pigs! Deal with the feds, Nico! Damn feds!
Well, we won't have a choice if the internet's lagging.
There's the 50 feds watching these cars.
It'll just be
Phil
unwatchable.
was just paranoid. What is this shit? Give me a break, man. I got a lot on my mind, you know? I didn't have much time to scope this out. My ma's kinda sick. I've been looking after her. And my sister, I've been putting her through college.
Shut up! These feds are all over me.
I'm sorry, man. It's just, I only got married the other day. God, I love that kid. You wanna see a picture?
I don't want to see a fucking picture. I'm trying to get us out of this situation. Maybe then you can spend time with your wife instead of some jailhouse bitch.
They're all over the boss, Nico! Put your foot down! Catch up to him! Have some of that!
Let's see, I think all I do is I just follow these guys, right?
We can't let those feds run the boss off the road! Get them! Screw you, scumbags! Oh, God! We're gonna lose the boss!
Yeah, I think all we need to do is just keep up with him.
The cosmic egg is cracking.
Fucking cops! You like that?
Westbound and western Albany City.
The feds don't fuck with the boss and get away with it! Get close to them!
Does this all mean? Who knows? You're too stupid to understand. This is the journey.
Don't lose the boss, man! I got no idea where we're heading.
Nico, they're all over us. We're ditching the cars and going on foot. Park up behind me when I stop.
All right.
Too far ahead.
Damn police!
I got you in my
Westbound,
sights.
a black Albany, Washington.
Frankie, Nico, grab the stuff from the trunk and follow me. I got a van we could use. More fucking bacon, shit!
Suspect last seen in
Up the
Easton,
fucking
Fairfield.
pace, moron! I smell the police. Watch it. Fall back! Fall back! Fucking chop! Police, get down! Take cover! Take cover! Two-faced fucking scumbag! This bastard! I can take you. Do it! Stay low!
think those missiles did the trick. They're burning alive. Alright. That's it.
Move it!
There we go. Best way of dealing with these guys.
Hurry
The
this
rocket
shit up!
launcher.
Get down. He's got a gun.
Nico, that's the man. We gotta get to a safe house. The feds are running their elections. Take cover!
Dispatch air units from Buda.
Where's the helicopter? Oh, there it is. How do I take it out? It's too high up.
Dispatch 6 units from LCPD.
It's moving too much. Ah! Legs okay now? Seems okay now? Good. Helicopter's down.
All hands attack on an officer.
Shit, I ain't made for this sort of stress. Can we lose the heat already?
Perfect. Oh boy, this is really bad. They want us to lose a 5-star wanted level. Shit.
Damn, this is a wild ride. I didn't think I was gonna come out of that.
You're fucking lucky that you did. Lucky any of us did.
Don't I know it, Phil? I should have seen him. I've been telling Nico I got a lot on my mind.
Next time, mind on the job. This ain't a fucking joke. You got a wife, you got a mom, don't play around with your life.
Don't play around with other people's lives either. I don't want to take a bullet or a stint in the pen for anyone else's fuck up.
All right, guys. Shit, I'm sorry.
Required west exit.
I don't know how I can lose this much. 5 stars, shit.
Dispatch FIV from Acton Industrial Park.
Wait, maybe. Maybe not. Every time you encounter another cop, then the range that you have to lose them increases. Or recenters, I should say. I think we lost. We have to get back. Yeah. We probably should have just got in the van and left. I was under the impression we have to destroy the helicopter, but that wasn't a good idea.
We're heading back up to that old house off Beaverhead Avenue in West Dyke.
Yeah, 5 stars. I don't think I've ever
I
escaped
had
from
word
5
from
stars
Frankie, my
before.
nephew, that no one's been paying undue attention to the age we took off the Tridents.
In this game, they got rid of
I thought this was a
the
wedding present for your nephew.
He's my nephew for my
the
ex-wife.
pickups
I might give him work sometimes, but I
that
ain't
look
gonna
like
give him this load
a
of
police
boss.
badge
He
or
wants
police
anything
star
except a bit of muscle work.
that you can pick
He
up in
can
the
ask the
previous games to
bitch
lose
take
wanted
it out of
levels.
the
As long as you knew where they were, you could instantly lose a single wanted level.
Any more girlfriends since the ex-wife?
If you're getting smart about seeing Angie at my place, then you can butt me. The two of us is just friends. We talk.
But in this
Both
game,
gotta
there's
take a
nothing
lot
like
of shit
that.
from Jimmy, and it helps to speak about it.
Apparently, if you romance a certain
Yeah?
girl,
Well, that's something that Ray
you
likes
can
to
call
run
her
his
up to
mouth
lose her wanted
Ray
level.
runs his mouth so much that
But,
no one pays
well, we
much
don't have that.
attention to what comes out of it.
Would definitely make things a lot
I
easier.
believe it. I'd be dead already if Jimmy P listened to anything he said about me.
If only the feds knew how full of shit those wise guys were, then maybe you wouldn't have such problems with people turning states.
The feds know that wise guys run their mouths. They love it. The fed don't care if he's taking someone down on a legitimate beat or if it's total bullshit. As long as he can get his face in the newspaper and a blowjob from his wife, he's happy. Fuck the feds.
In 200 yards, turn left.
Alright, so this time, we'll just run for it. In the van.
In
Won't
10
bother with the help.
yards, turn right.
Yeah, I saw that too, Nilavani. I was gonna post something about it in the Discord.
Yards, turn left. Then
A lot of her fans are pissed off at her, rightfully so. She said that it's because Donald Trump is honest. Donald Trump is not honest. He's the biggest liar to ever exist. He lied constantly. He's lied about the affairs that he's had, for one thing, among everything
There you
else
are.
that he lied politically about. And he's a racist. So even if you put
Frankie,
aside
been
all the
keeping your
lying,
eyes open out here?
she's totally ignoring the fact that he is a racist.
Poor sucker.
So it's like I always say, you know, even if the person isn't a racist themselves, per se, they're at least, like, I shouldn't even say that.
Get close to them.
If they aren't an overt racist, a racist on the same level as Donald Trump, they're at least a passive racist. In the sense that they're ignoring all of the plain and obvious racism
it's a heartbreaking
from
misery
Donald
that
Trump.
knows no reason. But it's not your fault.
Eat this, pig!
You have to be racist on some level to ignore that.
You don't know there's the 50 feds watching these cars. No, I thought Phil was just paranoid.
Give me a break, man. I got a lot on my mind, you know? I didn't have much time to scope this out. My ma's kinda sick. I've been looking after her. And my sister, I've been putting her through college.
Shut up!
Yeah.
These feds are all over me.
I'm sorry, man. It's just, I only
Most
got married
celebrities
the other
are
day.
liberal.
God, I love that kid. You wanna see a picture?
I don't want to see a fucking picture. I'm trying to get us out of this situation.
I hope she gets a lot of flack from her fans. I hope a lot of her fans abandon her.
Deal with the feds,
When you
Nico.
support a racist, there has to
Put
be
your foot down.
consequences.
Catch up to him.
A lot of people said when I saw it trending on Twitter. A lot of people said when I saw it trending on Twitter, I thought Shania Twain was dead. After reading what she said, she might as well be,
Screw you, scumbags.
or something along those lines.
Iggy taking you through the day and night with some great music. People always give you shit if your songs are played in TV commercials. Hey, the way radio's going these days, at least they're getting played somewhere.
We can't let those feds run the boss off the road. Get them. Oh, God. We're gonna lose the boss.
You ever see these? Because she's stupid, I guess. You know, we never really know about these people. We think we know these people, but we don't. They're strangers to us. Shania Twain, this is what she's really like.
Nico, they're all over.
She's stupid.
We're ditching the cars and going on foot. Park up behind me when I stop.
All right.
So it's a lot of her fans. She's dead to them. Just killed her career. Yeah. Yes.
Frankie, Nico, grab the stuff from the trunk and follow me. I got a van we could use. More fucking bacon, shit! Hurry this shit up! We got more company! This is the police! Everybody, get down! Take cover! I never met the likes of this fucking... Stick close, Nico!
Okay, no problem.
Pick up the pace, Bellic!
Okay, that went
Come
well.
on, move it!
We jump in the van and we get the hell out of here.
Nico, that's the van. We gotta get to a safe house. The cops are on us, Nico! It's your turn now.
Tiredness, stress, and boredom, and removed it from your life. That's right. Walk no more.
With the Relax Power X from Ambulate, it's not...
I don't feel comfortable with all these cops on us.
Fly by your lesser evolved cousins with speed and ease.
As to the question, are you fat because
So you
you're on
told
a
us to
scooter,
take out
or are you on
the
a
police
scooter
helicopter,
because
but you
you're
don't
fat?
actually have to do that.
It doesn't matter. You're on a scooter and they're not.
Feel the pride and importance and special
Well,
treatment
maybe.
you
It is
deserve.
shooting
You're
at us.
free.
Damn, this is a wild ride. I didn't think I was gonna come out of that.
But if we
You're
shoot down the
fucking
police
lucky that you
helicopter,
did. Lucky any
we'll
of
get
us
5
did.
stars.
Don't I know it, Phil? I should have seen him.
Which
I've
is
been telling Nico I got a lot on my mind.
damn near impossible
Next
to
time,
lose.
mind on the job. This ain't a fucking joke. You got a wife, you got a mom.
That guy
Don't
should
play
not
around with
have
your
been
life.
getting in the way.
Don't play around with other people's lives either. I don't want to take a bullet or a stint in the pin for anyone else's fuck up.
All right, guys. Shit, I'm sorry.
Damn it.
All that shit is over.
Fucking cops!
Hey, this is Juliet from the list, man. Check into it. Just don't fucking text message me. I'm busy listening to bands you never heard of.
Welcome back, Novani. Still trying to lose these cops.
Pisswasser, cheap German lager for export only.
We won't tell anyone. Tell them you've got a trust fund.
We don't tell. Radio broker.
Be jaded.
Okay, I think we got it.
Jesus.
Got it.
Sometimes I wish I could just go inside and forget about all this.
That was close.
Nico, you done good for me. There's been some fucked up shit going on, but you've been keeping cool. You're a good earner. I got respect for you.
Hey, let's see if we get back before you start talking like this, shall we? This ain't over until we got the H in a safe place.
You're damn right.
This mission, I'll give it like another 6. You know, go to a place, run away, shoot guys, run away. You know, not very creative. Kind of noticing a pattern with the quality of the missions. There's like only like 3
We're gonna be able to shift this H
that
for
are
a lot of money.
that
Might just
go
keep the
above and
Pecorino
beyond and are
family's
truly
head above water.
unique.
Sit around.
I shouldn't even say truly unique, that are at least stand out. Let's go to Jerry. Maybe, I guess, but the hallmark of a really good game, well, a good GTA game, is that it's consistently, you know, there's great missions all throughout the game. And GTA 3, Vice City to a certain extent, and
Hey, sometimes I just can't help myself.
and definitely San Andreas, definitely GTA 5. They all have great missions. And you know, there's this constant, you know, satisfaction beating missions. Oh, we need that car. We need that car desperately. Thank you, X-Infected. There we go, there it is. That's the other problem in this game. Like, I need to remember all this stuff when I do the review. There aren't enough fast cars in the game. I understand saving, like, you know, making really good cars rare, but this is unusually rare. Like, in GTA 3, the fast cars were only in Island 3, which made sense. Vice City had fast cars everywhere, which, you know, it wasn't balanced, but it made sense considering the setting, since there's going to be fast, sporty cars everywhere. San Andreas has... It's kind of more similar to GTA 3 in that, you know, save more of the fast cars for later on. But I didn't have a problem finding fast cars and nice cars in that game. In this game, they are so rare that they may as well not exist. So it's just the fact that it's so inconsistent bothers me. And there's no garages too. So even if you do find a fast car, you can't save it. That's a big problem. So, you know, I know in real life you don't see sports cars everywhere, but it has to do with the gameplay balance. You know, it's like how people say that this game has more realistic car physics. This is something I'm definitely going to touch on in the review. Is that no one drives in a video game like they do in real life. So like we've all driven cars before. So we know how a car handles, but we don't drive those cars like we do in like we do in this game, in video games. Like in real life, I don't do this. You know? I don't cut around corners like that. I don't dodge in and out of traffic like that. And I also don't control a car using a controller with an analog stick and buttons. So it's a completely different experience. So even if we put aside the whole it's a video game, it's not supposed to be realistic thing, the reason why that argument doesn't hold up is because the way that we control real-life vehicles and how we drive them is totally different than how we play video games. So they're two different things, and they shouldn't be the same. One has to be geared towards balance and making the game fun. You know, it has to service the game. And since we're spending so much time in vehicles, how the vehicles control, how fast they are, how weighty they are, how they handle, and how often you find fast cars is all very important to the game and how much fun the game will be. So when I do the review, it's all going to be stuff that I already talked about. I'm just going to be repeating myself, basically.
You okay, kid? Yeah, I'm okay. I'm sorry about your brother.
Me and Francis were never exactly close, but he was my brother, and it hurts. Poor bastard. He believed in something once. That's a hell of a lot better than me, I guess. Fuck, I'll miss him.
How are you? In here.
Fine. Time of my life. Goddamn time of my life.
What you up for?
A lot of things. Racketeer and armed robbery. A bunch of shit I never did, because I was always a well-behaved family man who occasionally liked to drink, but nothing more.
Of course. Like us all.
Like us all.
But the thing is, I think I should make some changes in my life. Stop with the drink.
Put it down. Stop hanging out with the wrong sort.
Can you help me do that? It is a final chance at redemption.
Look, whatever you want, I will do my best to help.
Good.
Give Packy a call. He'll explain what, I need guidance with the most. The areas where I have strayed furthest from the path.
See ya. Your brother told me to call you.
Jerry wants us to kidnap old man Ancelotti's daughter. Some fake tan, dyed-haired, Guido-loving slut by the name of Grace. She's selling her tasteful pink felter on autoerotica at the moment. Get online, organize a viewing, and snatch that bitch. When you got her, bring her to a place we got on an alleyway off Sacramento.
I can do that.
You can do anything, Nico. Don't let her on that you're kidnapping her near her place, so play along with a test drive for a while to get her out of there. It's a real mobbed-up area, and they'll come down on you damn heavy.
Aren't you going to help?
One of my fucking brothers just got shot, and another one's in the pen. Someone's got to be with my mom.
Okay, we gotta go to a computer terminal.
In this fast-paced modern life, sometimes you just have to...
Okay. This is the closest one.
7. All action, non-stop, on the go, with Latin passion. Mas Fuego. Get the fire. Mas Fuego is an entirely new concept.
The Science of Crime is back for another season.
The cigarette was hotboxed. He was nervous about something. His orthopedic surgeon records indicate
that he was a deaf woman who plays guitar. Mermaids, multiple wives, threesomes. This is serious.
They're not detectives or scientists, but they act like they are. They're crime scene cops that take matters into their own hands. These guys are so smart, they never have to look anything up.
he was neurotic, with a love of puppies and experimental cooking.
I knew it. It's a partial lesion caused by light to medium tearing of the thoraxal cortex. Obviously, you can tell at a glance by the fingerprint on the mustard bottle. Andrews, my acting sucks ass.
The Science of Crime, it's forensically boring.
Direct from Pole Beach.
This is Radio Vladivostok with Eugene from the east. Ruslan.
Sure, of course. I got these gold knockoff.
Hey, Forsaken, what's up? And here we are at the Internet Cafe. No problem. Click the link of the car. Okay. View cars link. That's it. Let's see.
Hurry up! I'm busted for a slash here.
I'm, calling about the car.
Come to my place on Babbage Drive. You don't sound like the sort of man who'd drive a pink convertible.
Yeah.
Well, I can't resist a bargain.
Yeah, how'd that go? "91 days, hey, that's great." So when he gets out, how much time will he have served in total? So that's 3 months.
You're the guy who calls about the car, the one with the sexy accent.
You mind if I take a test drive?
You can test drive whatever you want. I love riding in cars with you European types. My family's from Italia, you know, somewhere in the south. Why don't you drive towards the south coast? We can enjoy the day.
Well, that's great.
Calculating route.
All right, I got you.
It's the Roy Air Show.
Turn.
Congratulations.
So, you like the car? I didn't think a manly guy like you would drive something like this. You got a wife, or you gonna pay to get that resprayed?
I'm picking this up for a friend.
Yeah? What a gentleman. You don't meet guys like you in the city no more. All the good men are gone is what my dad says.
Your dad sounds real old school. You and him close?
Nah, not really. He's great and all, it's just I don't like his tough guy friends. I only hang out with gay guys, you know? At least they won't try and get in your pants every 10 seconds. Not that I don't like guys trying to get in my pants. I appreciate fun as much as the next girl. Maybe even more than the next girl.
You having fun at the moment?
Maybe too much fun. Call me Gracie, by the way.
Sure thing, Gracie.
Calculating route.
Okay.
Please
Now we
make a
gotta
U-turn
take her to the
while
safe
safe.
house.
How's it going then, sweetie?
All right. But what I'm here for hasn't really started yet.
You've been test driving for a while, so I can only guess that you're interested in something other than the car.
I am. I'm here to kidnap you, Grace Ancelotti. I don't want to hurt you, so remain fucking calm.
Fuck you! That's it, fuckwit! I'm calling
Welcome
Daddy,
back,
and he
Nilvani.
ain't gonna treat you as polite as I do, that's for sure.
You're not calling shit, bitch. You're coming with me.
You motherfucker! You sick bastard! You creep! Pull the fuck over!
Not fucking likely.
I am not just letting you take me!
No problem.
Yes, you are.
What's she calling about, if you don't mind me asking?
1 mile. Turn right.
I'm going back to my daddy!
Only when he pays the fucking ransom. Hold the fuck down, or little birdies will be eating your brains off the dashboard tomorrow morning.
The moment I saw you, I knew you were an overcompensator, making up for your... I am not hanging around here!
Damn it. Alright.
True. Now the whole country
Oh,
is
okay.
talking about his campaign ads for state
Do you think you might be
might
busy tomorrow night? Won't be able to make it to the stream?
All right. And 11-year-old super genius
Yeah.
Zachary Tyler. Give it up for Zachary.
You're
What to
the
do?
guy who calls about the car, the one with the sexy accent.
Just gotta try it again. The reason why I keep on bumping into shit is because she keeps on fucking up the...
I'm Gracie, by the
She's
way.
like taking the steering wheel and
Why are you selling
fucking me
this
up.
stuff? Seems pretty good.
Let's just say me and the LCPD have had a few disagreements about blood alcohol levels. How's a girl meant to get back to Alderney after a big night out in Algonquin if she's not drunk driving?
She could stay sober.
You sound like my dad. Anyway,
Okay,
you
that's
clearly
good.
have not been to Mason at 9. There's no such thing as sober in that place. No fucking way. If I stick to booze, it's a miracle. I couldn't get in at first, but now that I know Tony, it isn't a problem. You should come down one night.
I don't know if it would be my scene.
I'll tell everyone you're a big Russian oil guy or an arms dealer. We'll get fucked up and they'll love you. Before you know it, you have your own booth, table service, a whole scene.
We'll see.
Calculating route.
Now, if you weren't a man of remarkable integrity, I'd say
Maybe he should have kept the whole kidnapping thing a secret until we get a little closer.
So, you like the car?
I'm not after the car. I'm after you. I mean, this is a kidnapping.
Get a lot of people together to really rally.
Control yourself, remain calm, and you might just walk away from this with your life.
Oh my fucking god, you fucking pervert! That's it, fuckwit. I am calling Daddy, and he ain't gonna treat you as polite as I do, that's for sure.
You're not calling
Okay.
shit, bitch. You're coming with me.
I can delay the stream a bit. That's not a problem.
Chill out before I pull this trigger and make you real fucking chill.
You are a so much trouble, Lipstick. My daddy loves his little girl.
Intelligent people like me making a difference at a ground.
There ain't no roof to hold me in.
Yeah, but I can.
It seems like, what, every 3 months?
Yeah. And you know what? Being an actor, it's really hard. Yeah.
I'm gone, shithead.
No, you're not.
Sit in a trailer. You know, people don't realize the stress of Vinewood relationships. Working long hours for sometimes...
End of the line.
No, it isn't.
God damn it. Every damn time.
It's written by someone who makes a few $100s.
I'm gonna make you crash this thing.
I don't think.
See you later, you dumb fuck.
And I'm also humble. I really am. It's complicated. It's... Rain around is kind of like one of those Chinese
man, this is
symbols.
fucking
But,
bullshit.
you know, some days I get hand...
Yeah. It's always on that that turn. If she rams it against the side and causes it to flip over. You just need to be more careful on this turn. I'm trying to shake the car to get her to stop, but I don't think that'll do any good.
You're the guy who calls about the car, the one with the sexy...
Calculating route. In 100 yards. Turn left.
So, you like the car? I didn't think a manly guy like you would drive something like this. You got a wife or a girlfriend or something?
I'm picking this up for a friend.
Yeah? What a gentleman. You don't meet guys like you in the city no more. All the good men are gone is what my dad says.
Your dad sounds real old school. You and him close?
Nah, not really. He's great and all, it's just I don't like his tough guy friends. I only hang out with gay guys, you know? At least they won't try and get in your pants every 10 seconds. Not that I don't like guys trying to get in my pants. I appreciate fun as much as the next girl. Maybe even more than the next girl.
You having fun at the moment?
Maybe too much fun. Call me Gracie, by the way.
Sure thing, Gracie.
Calculating route. In 50 yards. Turn left.
How's it going then, sweetie?
All right. But what I'm here for hasn't really started yet.
You've been test driving for a while, so I can only guess that you're interested in something other than the car.
I am. I'm here to kidnap you, Grace Ancelotti. I don't want to hurt you, so remain fucking calm.
Fuck you! That's it, fuckwit! I am calling Daddy, and he ain't gonna treat you as polite as I do, that's for sure.
You're not calling shit, bitch. You're coming with me.
You motherfucker, you sick bastard, you creep! I'm gonna make you crash this thing!
I don't think so.
This thing is too unstable. We'll have to try slower, I guess.
Fucking eyes out!
Scratch my fucking balls!
If we drive too fast, we're gonna flip over. We'll have to drive slow.
Calm the fuck down, or little birdies will be eating your brains off the dashboard tomorrow morning.
The moment I saw you, I knew you were an overcompensator. Making up for your 1-inch punch with fast cars and guns. Fuck you!
Fuck you!
Why do we play rock from last night or yesterday? Because nobody...
There ain't no roof to hold me in!
Yeah, but I can.
Top 40 shit like a TV show. Shitty singer.
Stop this thing, you slime bag!
Stop being such a fucking bitch!
You know, they target radio stations.
You're fucking with the wrong girl, asshole. I am Gracie Ancelotti, and I...
Shut up!
Okay, good.
Last.
I'm toothless and not really a threat. I'm gonna get my dad's money later when I put my collar down. And then you've got your like, it's R&B.
One Rasta, yo, you wanna go down to the strip club, Mr. Bench, yeah?
No can do, Jacob. I've got a girl with me, and, I don't think it would be appropriate. Let's speak soon, though, huh?
play when I feel like playing.
Everyone's always trying to hang out with me. But I never want to hang out with them.
Paint their teeth gold and make video where their girlfriends get into clubs and cry about SUVs.
You have arrived.
Somebody shoot them all and my TV, please.
You have arrived.
There he is. Stevie, dump the car. I'll take this piece of ass.
Guys, the beach better be worth the trouble.
The pa's got some serious cash. And he pissed off Gerald. That's reason enough for me.
Well, they better pay quick. I hate to think of the fight she'll put up if you try to cut her
Another
fingers
pun.
off.
Nah, we beat it.
Gordon has the bitch. I'm done with her.
Thanks, Nico. My brother will be a happy man. I'll get things in motion. Be in touch.
Okay. Thank you. Let's head off to the next mission. I wonder how many more missions there are.
Please make a U-turn where safe. Please proceed to highlighted route. 20 yards. Turn left.
I have trouble believing that X-Infected. Because we definitely streamed GTA 5 much longer than GTA 4. It's a much longer game.
Turn left. Turn right.
I've never driven a convertible.
You have arrived.
But I've been in one before. Owlie has a convertible.
Problem with this guy is I can't even think straight. He's always
There he
talking.
is. Welcome to the War Council, my boy.
Gentlemen, what's going on?
Nothing. Discussing pest control.
Well, I've given you my advice, Peg. You do what you think is best.
I agree.
Finally.
I mean, I don't agree with what he says. I agree that you know best.
Excuse me?
Relax. I didn't mean nothing by it. Look, either we make the right call or we all end up in prison anyway. Well, your crap ain't gonna do me no favors.
Be careful. See you later. Boss, gentlemen.
You're only an associate, Phil. Remember that.
Yeah, okay, tough
Boss,
guy.
I gotta tell you this. He's not straight. Right before I came in here, I saw him talking to Angie again.
You better leave. I need to speak to Nico.
Sure, boss. But, think about what I said.
I will.
You know?
Trust me on that. We got real problems. Police are all over us. Maybe you heard, I got served papers today. Phil yesterday. We got a couple of boys in jail.
Oh yeah?
I think they might
That's cool.
squeal. Somebody's talking. Wants us out of the
They're
picture.
fun.
Maybe John Gravelli. Or them Ancelottis. Somebody got to my people.
So, what are you going to do about it?
I don't know. I gotta shut someone up and show people I mean business. I've known Phil a long time. He's straight, more or less. I know him and Angie are friends, but that don't worry me too much. Maybe he's too straight. Then there's Ray. I don't know. I don't trust him. but he's a good earner. I know he's got his eye on the big prize, but he's no dummy. Him and Phil hate each other. I gotta think about it.
Okay.
I'll give you a call. Whoever I say to go see him. And shut him up!
Let's see. Looks like we did almost all of them now. Nulavani, do you know how close we are to the end of the game?
Then immediately
Because I did want to do the review before we finish the game, but I don't even know if like we're getting close to the end or not. I don't know how close to the end we are. You have a generic and boring car? I'm sure it has good fuel mileage. Fancy cars are nice, but you don't want it to be too nice. All they do is they just get scratched up. People bump into your bumper. Scratches all over the place. Always happens.
I've been thinking about it, and I want you to pay our friend Ray a visit. Give him a message. Hey, you gotta sit down on Cars Road.
If that's your decision, Mr. Pecorino, it's done.
Calculating route.
Okay. It's a forced mission.
Please proceed to highlighted route. In 100 yards.
Yeah, I feel like we're getting pretty close. So maybe I should just do the review after this mission, just in case. Because I don't want to do the review during the credits.
Turn right.
Because then I won't be able to take my time and make sure I get everything out. Sometimes, like, when I'm doing the review during the credits, like, I feel rushed. Because I want to get it done during the credits, and sometimes it interrupts me with stupid stuff. So we'll do it after this mission, maybe.
You have arrived.
Doesn't look like we have any lag issues, right? We're pretty solid.
Yards.
I see his car.
You should be heading over to a chop shop in Boabo. Don't get too comfortable with him, Nico. Like every rat, he's a survivor. He's got good instincts. He has a bad feeling about you in particular. He bought some protection and
So
he
maybe
ain't
we'll
gonna
do it
hang
after
around
this
and wait
mission
for you
then.
know what to happen. Then again, I'll get his chump muscle to stop for gas on the way. It might create
I
a
think
good opportunity for you.
you guys know what to expect, though.
Please proceed to highlighted route.
Well, what do you know? It's another chase the guys and shoot them mission.
In 10 yards. Turn right.
How many are there? Chase the guys and shoot them. Uh-oh, this is not good. Oh boy. That sucks. Well, 75 to 80% done is not pretty close. I thought you meant like we're just a few missions away. But we'll just do the review after this mission anyway. No lag so far? Okay. We'll just do the review after this mission then.
Exactly. I won't go to prison. That's what my cousin told me. We work for FlyHighPizzaPie.com. You wanna smoke? It's good shit. I got purple goat, widow's laughter, blueberry nightmare, Amsterdam amnesia, and some hydroponic nose vagina. It's all good.
Good
It's
thing
shit. Blow
lag
your
cleared
head
up
off.
when it
Only
did.
$600 a quarter. Damn. Inner city is
Okay.
some overpriced shit.
So
Look, I don't need fancy brand names.
we'll
for
definitely
reefer.
go into, because I just kind of got the impression that maybe it was just a few missions away until we're done. So we're definitely gonna need to stream tomorrow and finish.
Don't get too comfortable with him, Nico. Like every rat, he's a survivor. He's got good instincts. He has a bad feeling about you in particular. He forks some protection, and he ain't gonna hang around and wait for you know what to happen. Then again, I'll get his chump muscle to stop the gas out of the way. It might create a good opportunity for you.
Talking on the fucking mobile phone on the train. You know, bite people walking too slow up the stairs of the subway. You know, bite
Probably
people
should
that
have
are more
gotten
successful than me. It's like I'm
some
radioactive.
SMG
Why can't I have
ammo.
a girl half my age like all my friends that are in the media? Huh? Someone young and dumb.
Pistols versus SMGs is not a good idea.
Easy fella. You know, I'm a raging heterosexual. Ask my ex-wife. That's why they call me Jack Rabbit Jones. What is wrong with this place? You people are freaks. Hey, asshole, I'm not a freak. Right, whatever. You know, there may be a lot of freaks in Liberty City, but the biggest freak in town is probably me.
You should meet my husband. He wears my
Shit.
underwear when he thinks I'm out of the house.
We're gonna blow
Hey,
up.
there's nothing wrong with that, you know? I mean, I've worn
It's weird how in this game the wheels catch on fire, not the engine. Alright, let's go get some SMG ammo. Alright, in the meantime I'll do the review. Because there's nothing else to talk about anyway, so let's do the review now. So, GTA 4 is my least favorite in the main series, not including any of the spin-off games. And not including GTA 1 and 2. So, it's my least favorite out of the 3D series, the main 3D series. So, it makes sense for me to go into why that is. First and foremost. The reason is because, it's like I talked about before. The vehicle physics, the vehicle mechanics in this game are terrible. People have told me that they are more realistic. Honestly, I don't even know how you can tell that. Because driving a car and playing a video game are two different things. They're so different from each other. So I'm not sure how exactly you can assess whether or not something is realistic in terms of driving. All I can tell you is that it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how realistic something is. It's a video game. It's supposed to be fun, first and foremost. The way you control and drive your car, the way you drive it, like I can do this stuff, and it's perfectly fine. And I can even write myself up sometimes, even when it's on its side like this, and that's perfectly fine. Because it's a game. The way we control vehicles in a game is totally different than the way we control them in real life. I don't control a game with gamepad and analog sticks. I don't control my car like that. So the way we control these things is different, and they should be different. The vehicles are they are generally too slow, too heavy feeling, hard to control, and the handbrake is totally useless. In the previous games, you could use the handbrake to drift, right? In this game, you use the handbrake to drift around this turn, and you skid out of control to a complete stop. And it doesn't, it's only good for maybe making a quick U-turn. Not even a quick U-turn, making a U-turn, that's it. Other than that, it's useless. In all the other GTA games, it was very good at drifting around turns and just making your turns easier.
You're bringing me back, Liberty City.
So suffice to say, yeah, you spend most of the game in a vehicle. So if the vehicle doesn't feel good, even the fast cars don't feel good, then it's a major problem. Speaking of the fast cars, there's no garage, so even when you find a fast car, you can't save it. And the fast cars are rare. Like, I rarely see any fast cars. In GTA 3, you had fast cars in Island 3, Vice City had fast cars throughout the entire game. San Andreas was more similar to GTA 3, where they're more sporadic, but in this game, I rarely ever see them. You can make the argument that it makes them more special, but given the disposable nature of vehicles in this game, it's a big problem. Because you can basically only use a nice fast car for one mission. And then it's gone. You know, I got an Infernus once, and then I used it from one mission, I never saw it again. So that's really bad. The other thing that's really bad about this game is the movement. In fact, I'm going to demonstrate something right now. This is really bad. This is really bad. What the fuck is this? This is so fucking annoying. This seems like such a small problem, but since you're getting in and out of vehicles so often, this one problem right here is worth pointing out. I hate this. I don't even need to explain what's wrong with this. You can see what's wrong with this. I never had this problem in any of the previous GTA games. Because it's so problematic, I now have to wait for him to finish that animation. In all the other previous GTA games, I didn't have to wait. You could just open it up and then just hold down the analog stick and get out quickly. But this fucking thing getting in the way so much has acclimated me to just wait until he finishes that stupid fucking animation, just so I won't have to get into this problem, and then I have to go all the way fucking around. And here's the other problem that you're seeing right now. These cell phone calls are so fucking annoying. They're bombarded with so many fucking calls. It's so irritating. Now, I mean, I get why. Like, right now, I'm getting bombarded with these Pegorino calls because I'm supposed to do a storyline mission. But too often there's idiots asking me to hang out, and it's just annoying. It shouldn't be so frequent, and I don't remember this being that much of a problem in GTA 5. I could be wrong, but I'm just going based upon feeling. I can't prove it. Certainly I didn't get that. I believe that the whole hangout thing started in San Andreas, and I don't remember it being a major problem there, but it's just annoying here. Now, I was going to talk about the movement, right? So, the movement, he is so slow. again, you spend half the time in cars, the other half is walking around, and he is so slow. He is so painfully slow, and he moves around like he's walking through, you know, oobleck or something like that. It's so painful. Yeah, he can run, but then you have less control, and like him like moving around, like when you're just like moving like this, like why is he leaning? Why is he leaning like that? No one walks or runs. Like, I just feel like it's so sluggish. And then when you're running fast, and then that happens a lot. That seems to happen to me a lot more in this game than in the previous games. I usually don't even run just because of how hard it is to control him when he is running. And it's too irritating. Yeah, they did reduce the phone calls in GTA 5, yeah. I definitely feel like that's the case. We need to talk a little bit about the weapons as well. So the weapon system is bad. It's stuck between two different worlds. So this game came out in 2008. So it kind of has the lock-on system from the previous GTA games. And then it combines that a little bit with the free aim system in modern TPS games that were first established in Resident Evil 4. Now, what am I talking about? This style. Okay, so basically FPS controls move back and forth, strafe left and right, and you can aim, right? But look at this. The game doesn't want you to use this system. I'm just holding down the left trigger and it already wants to lock on to someone. So it can do both. You can free aim by keeping the left trigger halfway pressed, but it is so unnatural. This whole thing feels tacked on. And I really hate it. Okay, look how slowly he moves. So he doesn't even move like he would in a regular TPS game in the Resident Evil 4 style, because he's moving too slow. This is more similar to aiming down sights in a TPS game, rather than firing, firing normally from the hip, so to speak. This is really aiming down sights. So there's no way to fire from the hip in the Resident Evil 4 style, the modern style. What the game really wants you to do is use this, the lock-on system, which is archaic. It sucks. I mean, I guess you could say technically this system might be a little bit better than the one established in San Andreas, but in some ways, I would rather have it either be the old style or the new style. I don't like this funny, I don't know what to be style. Because this system feels so tacked on. It feels so cheap. It feels so flimsy and bad. Now, despite the gunplay in this game not being very good, that's what you spend most of your missions on. Most of the missions are just shoot stuff missions. Some of them are chase missions. That's the biggest problem, I think. Well, one of the problems, not the biggest problem. One of the biggest problems is there's just not enough mission variety. They're all either, go around and chase people, or you're being chased by someone, or go here and kill these people. So many shooting. So many shooting missions. So much shooting missions. There was more variety in the previous GTA games because they realized that shooting wasn't fun. So to compensate for that, they had a greater variety of missions. And you could say that some of the variety wasn't very fun. But at least it never lasted long enough to overstay its welcome. Whereas in this game, you're constantly doing shooter missions when the shooting isn't very good. And even if it were good, it's not a TPS game. It's an open world game. It's an open world game for a reason. You know, if I wanted to play a TPS game, I would play a real TPS game, not GTA. Right? It's important that the shooting feels good, but it's not good in this game. Not very good. Where the hell's the SMG? We'll come back. So those are most of my major complaints. I should critique the storyline a little bit. Now Nico, I do like him as a character. He's a pretty cool guy, but he is pretty stupid in the beginning. He like a lot of the mishaps that happen in the game are because of him, because he made really dumb decisions. And that's a big problem because you want the main character to be smart because he represents you and you want to be smart. So when he makes dumb decisions that wind up fucking things up for himself and his friends, that's a pretty big problem. Oh, I don't want to forget. The melee system's terrible. This is so slow. It's so cumbersome. Honestly, they tried to make this more complicated and more robust. You know, by adding more buttons and things like that. But it's so slow and clunky. By adding more buttons and doing more things, like it unnecessarily made it needlessly complicated when it was just it wasn't fun. I actually prefer the simpler system of GTA 3, you know, because at least it's fast, and the only point is to just kill people. In this game, like, why would you ever want to even use the melee system? So making it unnecessarily complicated and slow as a result of that complication is pointless. You know, it's not like this is Sleeping Dogs.
Hi, Katie.
It
I can't work what they're saying. It's just too shit for words.
You don't need to melee when you have guns. So melee should always just be for fun.
I'm not working with them anymore.
And I don't believe they made it more realistic. They made it slower. And I don't care if they made it more realistic. It's a video game.
Wow, that hurt.
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing though. The dumb decisions and the mishaps should come from outside of the main character. Other people should be making the dumb decisions, whereas the main character needs to fix the problems.
Jesus, grow a radar or something.
So, now going back to the story, I think, you know, I've been spending a lot of time, you know, complaining about the game, and I don't want to make it sound like I hate this game, because I don't. But, you know, since it is my least favorite in the series, I think it's important to explain why that is, first and foremost. So now I want to talk more about, you know, the things I actually like about the game. The graphics in the city are great. You know, I think these graphics even hold up even by today's standards. And when this game was first announced, everyone loved it because of the graphics, because the graphics were such a big improvement over the previous games. We had 3 games on the PS2 using the same shitty PS2 engine. That's why they never called Vice City GTA 4, and they didn't call San Andreas GTA 5, because they were all kind of the same. They were all using the same engine, and they weren't a significant enough improvement over the previous game in terms of graphics. You know, that was the reason. But this game did. They finally improved the graphics engine so that the game is much prettier and added a huge level of detail. I just wish that the missions took advantage of that increased detail. Which is the whole point of improving the graphics. The graphics are supposed to improve the gameplay so that you can do things in games that you previously couldn't do. I honestly can't think of a single mission in this game that was unique or novel compared to San Andreas. I really can't. Everything that was cool in this game, like when you're riding your motorcycle through the subway and stuff like that, that was in San Andreas too, or something similar to it. So even that wasn't very unique, but it is a very pretty game. I do like Nico as a main character. I like how they decided to do something kind of daring and use the non-American. He kind of grows on you as the game goes on. I like him. If I were to rank him, you know, I like him more than Tommy Vercetti. And obviously I might like him more than Trevor. Trevor would be at the bottom. Tommy Vercetti, Nico, and then everyone else. So he's a pretty good character. The story is okay. Honestly, I wasn't able to be invested in it nearly as much as the other games. The story in the other games kind of invested me more. The music's all pretty good. Not nearly as memorable as San Andreas. Nowhere near as nostalgic and memorable as GTA 3. But it's okay. And there's a wide variety. I can't talk about the multiplayer. I know there's a multiplayer to this, but I never played it. And I have a feeling that the reason why so many people love this game is probably because of the memories of the multiplayer. Because I'm sure it's great. Like, if you have a city that looks like this as a big playground, then I'm sure that's the main reason why people love it so much. But I'm only talking about the single-player game. So, yeah, really, that's all I have to say about it. I mean, like, I guess I could mention like little bits and pieces here and there. It's disappointing that there's no Rhino. It's disappointing that there's no garages. I don't know why they took them out. Maybe there's some weird reason for it. I don't know, but I'd consider that to be a big problem. Not a big problem, excuse me. It's like one of those little things I would have liked. But it's still a good game. I just don't like it as much as the others. Maybe if there was a mod that improved the movement like this, and definitely improved the car mechanics, then I probably would like it a lot more. Even if they kept everything else the same. Yeah, there's little things in this game that you can do in this game that you can't do in the other games, but in all fairness, the reason why they took them out is because they're not important. Crouching, like, I don't think this even helps tactically in combat. Oh, and before I forget, yeah, the cover system in this game, it works sometimes, you know, but it's pretty bad. You know, it's not terrible. It's not the worst I've experienced, but it's pretty bad, especially considering how often you have to use it. The cover system, and like I said, the lock-on system. The game has a tendency to lock on to people that you don't want to lock on to. You you know. And then there's people that you want to lock onto that the game just doesn't lock onto. It's like the game wants you to use the lock-on system instead of the free aim system. It tells you, hey, use this. You know, yeah, you can use the free aim system, but really, just use the lock-on system. And yeah, those are just my final thoughts. Sorry for the few like random thoughts at the end. Those are just some things that I forgot. But that's really all I gotta say about this game. It's good, but it's flawed, and I believe the flaws keep it back. Hold it back. Alright, that's it. All those cell phone calls were really annoying me. Yeah, I probably spent more time complaining about the game than I did praising it, but I think it was important for me to explain what I didn't like about it. Oh, thank you. Like, as far as I'm concerned, like, in order to really like this game, you have to either like the flaws or not be bothered by the flaws.
In your office and be a success.
I never went to college or had any formal training, but thanks to winged software, I don't need it. I got slides with
It's not a bad game.
all kind of crazy shit.
Wing It utilizes an incredible revolution in business thinking.
It's just the least favorite.
Words per page.
My least favorite.
And of course, graphic representations of data. Wow them with bar charts and bullet points. Avoid open discussions or eye-contact. There's so 20th century. You'll steal the show with Wing It software.
Graphically, yeah.
The idea is simple.
It was.
Their hair may be thinning. Their livers may be failing.
I don't know why these people keep calling me. But like, if you're talking about the vehicle mechanics, I can't agree with that. The vehicles, the way the vehicles control in GTA 3 feels so much better. Whether or not it's more complex or whatever, I don't know. All I know is that they feel so much better in that game than they do in this game. Yeah, I try my best not to mention GTA 5.
You choose well, no shit.
Because, you know, this game should be able to stand on its own merits. You know, I shouldn't have to say whether or not this is good or bad by comparing it to GTA 5. And in all fairness, you know, GTA 5 is a newer game, so it needs to be better. If it weren't better, then there would definitely be something wrong with that game.
You ready for a fight now, huh?
Okay, I think that's everything. Do we need more? We need more assault rifle ammo.
Nico,
fine.
I've been thinking about it, and I want you to pay our friend Ray a visit. Give him a message from me. He's at a sit-down on Card Row in East Harlem.
If that's your decision, Mr. Pegorino, it's done.
You know, yeah, that's the thing though. I totally forgot about that. See, like, people point that out. People point out, like, oh, it has the most buildings that you can enter in a GTA game. But what difference does that make when you don't even notice it? Like, how would I ever notice it? By playing through the main missions. Because you only notice it if you're just, like, fucking around, I guess. Maybe. But if you're, like, the main missions should where you notice that the most, you know, and since the missions have no variety and they're just the same thing over and over again, basically, I don't feel it. You know? There needs to be a point to having buildings that you can enter. Yeah, and I can understand. This game is definitely grittier than GTA 5. Alright. Let's do this fucking Pecorino mission that he kept on bothering us about non-stop. Yeah. To me, this game will always feel kind of like a black sheep in the family. Like, I remember when it first came out, it was such a huge deal that even Obama commented on it. Like, it was such a huge release, and I think a lot of people got caught up in the hype. I played it later on, in 2012. Maybe if I played it back in 2008, I would have liked it more because it would have been a product of its time more, but I don't think it aged well.
Don't get too comfortable with him, Nico. Like every rat, he's a survivor. He's got good instincts. He has a bad feeling about you in particular.
I'd have to look at the article again. I'd have to look it up. Because, like, when this game was first released, like, it was such a huge deal. Even Mayor Bloomberg commented on the game saying that the game doesn't represent the crime levels of New York City or something, completely ignoring the fact that there have been plenty of violent movies about New York City and that this game does not even take place in New York City. It's Liberty City. Didn't I get body armor? I don't get it. You set aside a whole year for this game? Yeah, I remember you saying that, X-Infected. I'll figure out how to play the missions. All right. Damn it, no cars. Getting one of these police cars is so annoying. It's not even worth it. There's another police car. Fuck it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know who it is.
I learned a lot while doing this film. I learned how to be a self-absorbed and materialistic prick, and the director taught me
I just
to
remember
roll a joint.
Bloomberg.
Your life must be really exciting right now. Just starting to figure
Guy
out if you like girls or boys.
Oh, it is.
Commented
I've got a
about
bunch of new Vinewood friends,
crime level
and I get to wear sunglasses
in the game or whatever. It doesn't represent the crime level of New York
What is
City.
your favorite memory from the set of Dragon Brain?
Oh, it was great.
Yeah,
Between
because
takes,
New York
Arnie
City
Barbine, who played the wizard, he'd take me back to
has
his
no
trail.
crime.
He performed spells on his trousers and made them grow.
He is so cute. I could just eat him up.
Yeah, eat 'em up, 'cause there's nothing more appetizing than a tween with a drug problem.
It's not as bad as Detroit, but anytime you have that many people in one area together, of course there's gonna be crime.
Magellan from the 80s. His European synth rock was very popular for a while, and now he's planning a comeback.
Good to see you, Magellan. I used to love your records.
Why, of course you did. You're only a human being.
And now you're making a comeback.
Yeah, Magellan wants to set the record straight. It is time for everyone to accept the facts. Magellan has had an enormous influence on the music world. Before me,
Alright, no problem, Georgia. Have a good night.
This is why I have lace glove.
Meanwhile, in comedy news, our reporter Susan Retriever spent this morning getting tested for herpes. So instead, we all had an incredibly exciting
We'll wait until they go to the gas
conversation
station.
with top comedian Ricky Gervais, who was performing at split size to rave reviews.
Hey, Ricky, I got a serious question. How come people from England never laugh?
There's not many people go around in England just laughing because they enjoy it, because then they'd be mental. I mean, you see some people on the street just walking around laughing at nothing, but they also
Chicago,
piss in
yeah.
their pants and punch pregnant women in the face.
Because
So
of
it's-
poverty.
I mean,
I saw a movie about England once.
what was the movie?
I don't know, but one man wore a leather hood.
And you can blame the
and
government
other
for
one cried
poverty.
a lot.
Great. Well, at least you remember the way you saw it. Good.
You do jokes about fat people. Some fat people were going to protest
Crime
your
is
show.
correlated with
A lot of them didn't make it.
poverty.
Sort of stopped halfway and took their breath.
Rich people don't commit violent crimes nearly as often
Look tasty. So
because they don't need money. They're not desperate. Middle class people, same thing.
The Relax Power X motorized scooter.
Yeah, well, that shows a lot of ingenuity where they've, as opposed to trying to find ways to lose weight, they've found ways to.
Mr. Bocino ain't seeing nobody.
I'll be back with my own gun.
I gotta love this terrible lock-on system. Where did he go? He's running on the bridge? Well, you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Like, I'm not talking about, like, the super rich. Well-off people. Let's put it that way. Well-off people don't... People in well-off neighborhoods don't commit violent crimes because they are not desperate for money. They're not trying to eke out a living.
Great interview. I just love British
They're
men.
not just trying to survive.
But remember,
If a celeb shows their crack,
Or smokes it.
you'll find out first on Fizz.
When you're poor, you become desperate. You're more willing to accept the risk involved with committing crimes just to make some money.
Me too. That's why I'm
Oh, wait,
calling
no,
you
no,
on my
let's
new
do this.
Wiz wireless camera phone. Hey, I just sent your phone a picture. Check it out.
Ugh, what's that?
My junk.
Connect. Live now. This This is the moment.
Man,
With
how far
Whiz
did this guy
Wireless,
get?
you can take pictures
across
of
the
yourself
whole fucking
aroused
bridge.
and send it to friends. Play with your ringtones. Take a pic. Changing at the gym. Avoid people and save time by tapping out text messages that take 20 times longer than if you'd called. It's the incredibly lonely, passive-aggressive future of
I
Whiz
can't believe
Wireless.
Can you see my junk now?
Some guy just he ran way too far off. Yeah, I shouldn't have said rich people, well-off people, you know. There's a difference between rich and well-off, right? Maybe after we do the DLC, we might do a review for the DLC as well. Maybe. If my opinion's the same, if my opinion hasn't really changed, if it's like mostly the same shit, then I won't. Alright, I got an idea. There's too much shit in the way. Holy shit. Okay, that worked. That was pretty awesome if I do say so. Okay, that actually was really awesome.
The meeting went to plan, Mr. Pegorino.
Right, no money, right. Thank you, Excellent.
I don't got much left in mine, so please, I'll talk to you soon.
Yeah. Really big ass explosion. That's the way you gotta do that mission. Hold on. Let's use one of these police cruisers. Why don't they just call it a police car instead of police cruiser? They always gotta use like fancy terminology to make it sound more fancier than it is. It's not a police car, it's a police cruiser. Did you know that, Nolavani? This is not a police car. This is a police cruiser. You want me to highlight that one? Okay, I can highlight that. That is a pretty awesome explosion. What the fuck does Packy want?
How's my favorite girl?
We need a picture of Grace. Her pa thinks she's holed up with some guy. You don't believe we got her. Will you do it? Mom's still upset.
So I'm a portrait photographer now, am I? Okay, I'll send you it on my phone.
I wish I did the review now. That way I wouldn't have been bombarded with all those phone calls. But maybe the fact that those phone calls keep annoying me might help reinforce something about my opinion about the game and how prolific all those fucking phone calls are and how annoying they are. Might help reinforce my point. What do you think, Nilabani? Think it helps bolster my point about this game? Fucking phone calls. Oh, I forgot to mention the camera angle for the cars. Yeah. Like the default, I mean you can change it, but like the default camera angle is way too close to the ground. I never liked this. Phone calls are so annoying. There's way too many of them.
Oh god, not good, not good.
For this little pay, I might as well work at barber shop.
Okay.
Ah, Nico, good to see you.
You too. How are you, Mr. Gravelli?
Good, good. I was just speaking to our mutual friend about you. He said how efficient you were. I like that. Then he mentioned something about a Darko Brevic.
What? He did?
Yeah, he's located the guy. It seems he wasn't in Switzerland at all, but in Bucharest. He'll be here soon.
Good, good.
And it seems your Russian friends are getting the message. Some of them.
Oh, okay, so...
I think it's our turn to do a favor for that mutual friend of ours. Seems some Korean has come into the country and is selling money at a discount. You don't need me to tell you that it's all fugazi. Faker than a pair of Vinewood tits.
That's good.
Listen, I need you to deal with this. Eliminate the guy. What he's doing is no good for the economy and no good for patriots like you and me.
So who is he?
His name is Kim Jong-guk.
Kim
Very
Jong-un.
well protected. He eats at Mr. Fook. Fuck.
Mr. Gravelli, are you all right?
Yeah. I'm fine. Wait. What was I saying?
Kim Jong-guk, he eats at...
Yeah, right. He eats at a restaurant called Mr. Fook's Rice Box. Yeah, in Alderney City.
Don't worry, I'll take care of it.
Beloved. Oh man. All right.
Are you crazy or stupid?
take that motorcycle, but it's wet. It's raining, so... Yeah, I actually... during the review, I didn't even compare this game to other GTA clones. I probably should have mentioned that I do like Watch Dogs more than this game. That has more to do with Watch Dogs quality than this. You're gonna watch a North Korean movie? What's the name of it? I guess it would kind of help put into perspective where I put this game. A lot of people bash Watch Dogs. What can I say? It's the better game. Much better. What do you like more, Watch Dogs or GTA 5, Nilavani? Wolmy? Wolmy's Island? Wolmy Island. Based on a true story. Oh, you do like GTA 5 more. Then by extension, that means you like this game more than Watch Dogs. What do you like more, GTA 5 or Sleeping Dogs? Sleeping Dogs is better. Yeah. You never beat a GTA game. Yeah, one of these days you should at least beat GTA 3, but it is hard, very hard. But you don't have to do all the missions. So you can skip. If you're stuck on a mission, you may not have to beat it.
Where is Kim? He's upstairs, speaking with the manager. They don't want to see nobody, though.
Kim and I are old friends.
Kim got a lot of money. He don't need no friends. Get lost.
Banana cake? I never had banana cake before. This guy needs to get out of the way.
You're going down, asshole! No! How did it ever get to this? No way! You are a dead Get to cover! You like! This is it! That is off a size! You must come out now! There's nowhere to run! You're dead, friend!
It'd be nice to play a GTA game where where the main character is an Asian. I mean, someone could say, "Oh, well, what about Sleeping Dogs?" But you know, I mean, that's kind of like a racist thing to say. You know, it's like just because Sleeping Dogs has an Asian character, that means we can never have an Asian main character in a GTA game.
I've got in my sight.
You know, that's like saying like, since there's a black main character in Watch Dogs 2, that means we can never have another black main character again. And we did have Chinatown Wars, so I wouldn't mind having a GTA 6 star an Asian character, or an even Indian character. In fact, he should be Indian. Something different other than the generic white guy all the time. Yeah.
You should not have fucked with me.
Like in a video game, I can't even think of one. Dalzim, an Indian stereotype, is the closest we get.
Where is Kim? If you play stupid, you're not going to live very long. Where's Kim?
He heard you come. He run out back through the kitchen.
What can I say?
Take cover. He's
I mean, there's Prince of Persia, but he's Iranian.
Having a good day.
There was a Assassin's Creed comic starring an Indian guy, I think, but that's a comic.
One more. Weren't you the one who helped me get into this country?
What do you know? Another shooter mission.
We have reports of shooting at Mr. Fuchs' Rice Box in Albany City. Please investigate.
There he goes.
I'm just walking here.
I just need a car. Ugh. There's not a single car. Where's the cars? There's a car. There's a car. Slow down. Get out of the car.
What?
Joined as ever by our celebrity
There's a game?
experts,
What platform?
James, who is here to make fun of all the people we can.
What's up, people?
Liberty City's entertainment scene has been hotter than a Baghdad barbecue. We've had a couple of big-name casualties on Star Junction. And Maria Osborne was singing her menopause blues away in the musical Middle Age until she had a hot flash when it was canceled this week.
That's right, Jane. The show has failed to reach 45. Performances, that is. Who wants to hear anything about the horrors of aging? Listen to this.
I'm 40 and nobody wants to fuck me.
Oh, that's revolting. I hate life without an air.
Oh, okay. So spin-off game? But the main character is not Indian, right? In Far Cry 4? How I survived that, I have no idea how that happened.
Tell me that Kim Jong-guk isn't devaluing our precious currency anymore.
He's passed his last false bill, Mr. Gravelli.
Well done, my boy. This is gonna be a fruitful partnership for us both.
Yeah, I think the main character in Far Cry 4 is white, but don't quote me on that. Thank you. Kriyat Kairati. I never heard of Kairati before. What is that?
Sorry, bro, you're a little too late. You just made radio history. You're the very first guest on Integrity 2.0. This is history, my friend. The Laszlo Show here, making media history. Like,
Is that Indian though? You're dropping down the karate, the kairati. How do you pronounce it? Karate? Yeah, I never heard of that before. Where are we going? Okay, here we go.
the president on that episode of 72. Oh, I've been up for 3 days. I'm really moody. I'm trying to fight terrorism. You know, how come nobody on TV goes to the bathroom?
What are you talking about? Have you been drinking?
Listen, quiet, okay? I'm talking. Let the host talk. People will remember this show. They'll remember this time because, you know, I'm finally reinventing radio. I'm like Laszlo Marconi. I've tried blogging, porn. I've tried Vinewood, glory holes, facefuls of pills. But screw that. You know, I'm not about dependency anymore. It's finally about me. You know, I mean, because I'm a good-looking guy. I got a six-pack. Huh? Look at that, huh?
Dude, don't show me your stomach. That's disgusting.
Hey, come back here. I'll show you my glutes.
Leave me alone.
Come on, you made history.
Go away.
You're like the John Wilkes Booth of radio. What is wrong with the people of Liberty City, you know? Don't they want to be famous? Excuse me, madam. Look, listen. You're live on the radio. Have you got anything to say?
What? Oh my god.
Take your time. I mean, this is the reality of live entertainment. Like when I put on a fat suit and go and feel up tourists. You know, or that thing that got me indicted. Are you finally ready?
What are you talking about?
No, it's okay. To take your time. No problem. You know, imagine you're a stud about to impregnate a prize racehorse, you know?
So he's...
kind of like the Seabiscuit of radio.
Did you just call me a horse?
Not really, but...
We don't know exactly what his, what country he's originally from, but part of the Indian subcontinent. You know, even sometimes I call myself Indian. So I guess it qualifies. We go with the Indian subcontinent generalization.
What's on your mind here in Liberty City?
Yeah, oh my god, am I on the radio?
Do you not realize that? This is a microphone, stupid.
Oh my god, you're an asshole.
No, actually, I'm a DJ, but I don't spin records. I spin words into minds. Over here to this guy sitting out here eating lunch outside. What do you think is the problem with this city? The problem with this city, man, look around you. Look at these women.
Hey, nomads!
Look at these skirts. Look what they're wearing.
So glad you can make it. How are you doing?
And they don't want you to touch them. All of a sudden, a cop is after you. All of a sudden, their boyfriends are coming after you. Why? You want to show me parts of your body? I don't want to touch them.
Enigma
I want to touch them and I'll go away. I don't want to have babies with you. I just want to touch for a little while. Is that a crime? Actually...
Hope everything's going well. Okay, there we go. Nepal, yeah.
It's all about problems and solutions.
Ah, Nico! Of course, you guys already know each other.
You voted in a communist government recently?
Interesting friendships.
What do you
both
mean?
keep.
Yeah, very interesting. The mayor will be here in a minute, and I have 2 senators dropping by later. Everyone wants to pay homage to a dying legend. Everyone wants the glamour
It only
of a
works
bygone
if you're subscribed to me, Ex-Infected.
Now that you hear what I said.
Yeah, I heard what you said. Nico, our friend here, is telling me that the Ancelottis are in league with the Russians. Ancelottis? I know these guys 73 years. In 1972, I should have killed his uncle, but I spared him. And this is how he repays me? Unbelievable! And now he's dealing drugs with Ivan the goddamn Terrible.
So what we're saying is, this is a matter of security, national. Normally, I don't care about cocaine. Keeps controllable people in power. But this is no good.
All right, what's my role in this?
The distribution network is a fleet of vans parked at a grocery warehouse in Albany City. The product is packed into the frames of the vans, ready to be moved all over the country. Destroy everything, whatever it takes.
And for me?
For you. I've got a real gift for you. Get this done, then we'll talk.
Oh, the Communist Party won the last elections. I see. That's crazy.
That's that bullshit! That's insane! Oh, shit! I'm a cop. Get out of the way!
Oh, really? Hmm. Yeah, Far Cry 4. I heard some mixed things about that game. People said it wasn't as good as Far Cry 3, but it looks pretty cool. Kerala? I heard of Kerala.
My car!
Oh boy, this thing's about to, yep, it's about to blow up. Let's get the fuck out of here, man. Let's get out of here, bros.
Live terror sighting. Hello, you're on the Richard Bastion show.
Oh great, there's some idiot stuck in the car.
Okay, good, good. Well, what's he doing?
He's sitting there reading some religious shit.
Okay, now how can you tell this shit's religious? What is it? What's going on with it?
I'm sure it is. It's in a different fucking
fucking language. It's Spanish or something.
That is a sure sign. Okay, now what you're sitting across from right there is El Conqueso. They're Spanish terrorists, the worst kind. Okay, they're
El
already infiltrated
Conqueso.
into all our shitty jobs. You know, you see them outside, you know, at various hardware stores waiting to just the next strike, okay? They're the most dangerous of all. I cannot stress that enough. Now you know what you have to do, don't you?
I sure do. I'm on 24.
Here we go.
Another day, another disappointment.
Really? 0.04%. That's amazing.
About the issues? I've got a lot of guns and a pretty impressive penis.
Well, you know, I think that's all you really need. You know, that's the dream the liberal media is taking away from us. Now you gotta trust me here. I've been fined a lot for talking about the size of my penis. I mean, it is closely shaped to a tennis ball container. I'm just gonna leave it at that. All right? Now you take the Liberty Tree. Now this is a newspaper giving aid to...
Oh, I was thinking I could climb up this thing. I guess not. But we can go this way. Ooh. Yeah, that sounds amazing. Poverty in India is the biggest problem that India faces. Nope, this won't work. I'm gonna have to go around, I guess.
I can sell anything, big.
I'll wait. It's not like I got anywhere to go.
Not here. I don't get it. I don't get how to get in there. What the hell? Oh, do I need to smash it open? I think I gotta smash it open. Hold on.
Because democracy is worth suppressing rights for.
WKTT 1066.
Yeah.
Justice is a game. Just like a game where you play and you block it out for years. If you run out of
That was bad.
I'm going to get you.
I don't know why I charged in there. That was such a bad idea. Okay.
Not so confident, asshole. Give me some cover.
Anytime you have a sniper, shooting them in the stomach never kills them. Always with a sniper, you have to aim for the head if you want to kill them in one hit. It's a gameplay balance thing. But it's so annoying.
Get the fuck down. Here we go.
never noticed a chest shot ever killing an enemy with one hit in any game. How many more D-bags are there?
Shit, no time to get the shit back,
What the fuck? Was he trying to get into my car? I couldn't even tell. I think he was. What did it say? What's the objective? We need to get inside the truck, the van? No, destroy the van. There's more D-bags. I am so close to dying, yeah.
He's after the vans!
I'm after the vans.
Shit! He's trying to destroy the stuff!
No, I'm not. Go back to doing what.
Protect the stuff!
Go back to doing what you were doing. Promise, I'm not trying to destroy the vans.
We don't want to lose the cocaine!
You're gonna lose the cocaine. Oh man, it reflected off. I don't believe it! Let's go to ammunition. Let's make a little trip to ammunition. Too late now.
Screw this crap! Hello! Yo, that's amazing!
Twenty unread messages.
Feel free to browse, buddy, but don't try anything funny.
Where's the body armor? Oh, here it is. Let's get some nades too. Don't you think we need some nades, Nilavani?
You treat her right, she'll see you through a shitstorm.
Let's get like a ton of nades.
Have a good day, sir.
Just 1 second. Would I ever want to throw a grenade in real life? That would be dangerous. What if what if I don't throw it far enough and the fragmentation kills me? You have to be properly trained in grenade throwing. There's different kinds of grenades. But yeah, like if you don't throw it far enough, like the fragments kill you.
I need to get my eyes checked.
Now, I'll tell you why. We did it for freedom and for valuable munitions contracts.
They're strict and generous folks.
Very dangerous.
They dress up in their cute little bunny suits with holes cut in them for their penises to stick out, and they pound each other's hinds, making weird-ass animal noises.
Yeah, but do you hear what public television has brought to America? Do you hear what's happened to the children? Hiney pounding.
Saving America from itself. It's the Richard Bastion Show.
All right, America, we're back. We're back here. Bastion's buddies salute.
Suspect westbound.
At ease. Today on the show, we're going to talk about why America is number one. Okay, without further ado, let's do what this show is all about and hit the phone lines. You're the people that make the show. All I do is make the money and spend it on facefuls of pharmaceuticals until I go deaf. Hello, caller.
I just wanted to call in and say that I absolutely love the show.
Well, I absolutely love that you think that, okay? Now you want to talk about what makes America number one, huh?
We have a completely incompetent buffoon for a leader. We drive outrageously large gas guzzling Maibatsu monstrosities.
I know. Isn't it? It's fantastic, isn't it? What we've been given from our forefathers is the freedom from thought. That, for my money, is real freedom. Knowing you're always right. That's real freedom. It's like life is a party that's never gonna end, and you're not hosting that party. You're just there, so you can go take a dump on the coats. You can leave your beer bottle in the toilet if you want. It doesn't matter. It's not your house. Okay, we're just here to have a good time. Now this is unless we make a serious mistake in the election. Think about it. You can't expect someone with no backbone to police the world. And that's what these liberals don't seem to understand. It's very clear. Drinking is a sin. Laying is a sin. Fisting, that's a mortal sin. And the trannies, well, don't even get me started on the trannies. It's science run amok, okay? It's very confusing. I'm looking at a woman, I'm talking to a woman, I see the woman's penis, now I'm confused. I don't know what's going on. The government is turning into a confused transgender prostitute. I mean, it really is. They don't know who to serve. You feel terrible afterwards. You have an overwhelming feeling that everything in your life is horribly wrong. Yes, it feels good while you're doing it. Yes, you're making him, her feel good. But still, it's wrong. Julie on line one.
I'm totally with you, Richard. I feel like there's a full assault on our values. We need to prepare our own counter-assault.
This is like that.
I mean, I'm a good
This is like a
person with good
satire
values.
of
I
that
think
guy,
we should just go after
whatever his
anyone
name
who
is.
doesn't agree with me or
I forgot his name already. The guy that
Julie,
Churchka likes.
right. I mean, the minority agenda.
What's that stupid guy? The fat guy?
Midget agenda. Yuck. Every idiot in this country has a damn agenda. What about my agenda? You know what that is? America.
Stupid fat guy. Alex just yeah, that guy.
To tell people what they can do.
Yeah, this is that guy.
Live like heathens. Left to their own devices, they're
Another day, another disappointment.
Otherwise, we're gonna be screwed. We're gonna be screwed. We want order, America. Do you hear me? We want order.
Well, I'm ready to take the Bastion's Buddies pledge.
Okay, well then, all you gotta do right now, Julie, I need you to raise your right hand.
Already open. How can they hit me at this distance?
Not so confident now, asshole.
How can you hit me? See that shot? Not bad. I think he said because he thinks he's funny. Like he likes laughing at him. Oh no, come on. How did this happen? We got a wanted level. This is so bad. Yeah, I mean, the character is... Yeah, I agree. It's irrelevant whether or not he's serious or if he's playing a character or whatever. Because the character is... Whatever... I shouldn't even call him a character. It's not satirical. Meaning that the things that he's saying are genuine. You know, there's, like, satire would be what we just listened to, where that is not actually the views espoused by the person saying it. They're making fun of someone. Alex Jones is not making fun of anyone. Those are views that he believes in.
Not so confident now, asshole.
Who else is left?
On foot. Get him away from the stop, people! Shit! I've got the shot! I repeat, I've got the shot! I don't give a shit! Do not do this! Let's end this now! Goodbye, dickhead!
He had to run to the other side. Oh, there he is. I don't know what happened here.
So long! Here we go!
Oh man, the cops are after us. We're gonna have to retreat and come back. Oh man. How am I supposed to beat it when I have a 2-star wanted level?
Please make a U-turn where safe. Please proceed to highlighted route. Turn right. Turn left. In 1 mile.
Are they?
Right.
GTA 3 had the hardest missions. Like, I wouldn't say, like, that mission was hard. It was just annoying. Because the only reason why the cops were after me was because I used a sniper rifle outside of the mission zone. So it's more of like a glitch than anything else. Because you can have shootouts and things like that, and the cops are never alerted as long as it's in the mission zone and you're killing other mobsters. Like, the cops are only alerted when you're killing civilians and you're using guns outside of what they consider to be the mission zone. But I wasn't killing any civilians. I just happened to be farther away than what the game thought was acceptable. So it punished me with a wanted level that then all of a sudden, once you get the wanted level, then you're fucked because you can't kill the cops because it just makes it worse. There's an infinite amount of cops that will come after you. If you just kill cops, there's just more where that came from. So you have to get out, somehow drop your wanted level, and then the mission just ended. Because it thought I fled, which I didn't.
Carl, here playing the kind of music that once made the city go insane. With my little friend Andy on Wheels of Steel. Andy's here to play the record, that's all. And I'm the one who talks.
Hey, Dragon. No, I'm not your papa. How are you? That thing. And I just realized I don't have a lot of health. That's really great. And I try to ram the thing, and instead it cuts to a cutscene, which immediately stops me. What kind of energy drinks did you have? See, it wants me to go run and gun with a rifle. You took pills? Caffeine pills?
Bust me!
This guy's going back and forth. was the hardest guy to hit in the whole game. Get right back up.
Go to hell!
5 hour. I never heard of 5 hour. It gives you headaches, Nilvani? 5 hour? Yeah, I never heard of that before. Whoa. Who's this guy? What's he doing here? Probably a bad guy. Five-hour energy. Okay, yeah. That sounds more familiar. When you say 5-hour energy drink, yeah, that sounds familiar now.
Fuck you! Protect the vans! Friend!
These
Shit!
vans.
He's trying to destroy the stuff! Smile, my friend! Get the fuck down! He's shooting up the coke, man!
Oh boy. That was really bad. That was not supposed to happen.
Come on!
I think I got him.
We don't want
This mission should not be this hard. It's not hard. It's just retarded. I went into this. I had body armor and everything, and then I lost it all. Hold on. Let's just get it again. I'm fucking sick of this shit. Yeah, very important.
Oh, shit! You are scum!
Let's get body armor,
We're all about
weapons.
conflict resolution in here, pal.
Get more. No, Kate, stop bothering me. Fucking idiots calling me every 2 seconds. The most realistic. Oh, whoops, wrong thing. I like my games unrealistic. Hey, Sean. I am supposed to have fun playing video games. Fun is good. How are you doing? Hope everything's going well.
People need to stop breastfeeding in public.
That's good.
Absolutely. Breasts are filthy. Cover them up, okay? Don't make me pull out my boot knife and give you a
When
vasectomy.
Sean first saw me streaming this game, he thought this was GTA 3.
I'm with you. You know, we've got to monitor people's email. We got to outlaw all the wrong religions, okay? Because that way we can finally be free in this.
1 second.
This is the continued pussification of America. It's not okay for
Because he
men
was
to be hugging each other and crying and talking about
Oh, hold
their
on 1 second. Okay.
What I disagree. I say feel, but feel with your
So
fists,
Sean,
all right? Right there, the hammers
when you
that
first
God
saw
gave you
this
in the
game,
universe, okay? Are you with me, bastards, buddies?
what made you think it was GTA 3? Was it because it was dark and rainy like it is now?
Join me, bastion buddies, here
It's kind of hard to tell.
1,400 radio stations worldwide. Welcome to the show. Now today we're talking about family.
I actually, like, out of all the, like, I don't know if you saw my review or not. I'm assuming you didn't because I just did it and you weren't around then, but one of the few, like, positive things I said about this game was the graphics. So it surprises me that you think the graphics are so inferior that you mistake it for the GTA 3. Yeah, I do actually think the graphics in this game hold up decently well. It would probably look better in full HD 1080p or even better in 4K, which I think you can do now. Well, maybe not because this game's for Windows Live. I don't know. Maybe you can.
You know, it's like when you see two people kiss in public, especially ugly people. Good Lord, keep it to yourself, folks. Okay, put the tongues.
There might be some graphical mods on PC.
You know, you keep traditional
But I don't know.
values, traditions. There aren't too many of them around anymore, so we better fight for the few we got left. All right, let me tell you, I love
But yeah,
my
it's not an
country.
ugly game.
I would love to tongue kiss the Statue of Happiness. You know, just reach my hand.
I think it's a
underneath
little
that big smile
dreary,
she's wearing and just give her a nice
little dark.
squeeze. Let's go to the phones. You're through to me, Richard Bastion.
Shania Twain apologized. So she only apologized because she got a bad backlash, not because she didn't really believe that. She really believed that. Like, apologize for what? Apologize for wanting to vote for Donald Trump? That's what she believed. That's what she wanted to do. How can she apologize for that? Oh, I'm sorry for believing something morally repugnant. That's what she wanted. That's what she's really like. You can't apologize for that.
Okay? Now, on Independence Day, you know, I like to find a nice Indian casino and celebrate by trying to steal their shit again.
Is one GTA game you never pick up again? Oh, it's too bad that you missed my review because I think you would have liked it. I'll highlight it. No, I'll export it to YouTube and stuff. If you're interested, you can check it out. But yeah, I made a lot of criticisms. Looking in hindsight, the review kind of was a little.
Here, let me explain something to you, all right? Public education is another lie. Okay,
a little bashy, but you know, I had to be honest.
Now, science is good when it teaches you how to turn a million ungrateful foreigners into glass. That I'm giving a thumbs up to.
Shania Twain is hot. You'd lick her butthole.
But don't tell me that anything that I do causes a problem. I don't want to hear that.
That's interesting.
You know why? Because this is.
Would you lick her butthole after she defecated, though? Like, would you use your lips and your tongue as human toilet paper?
Okay, we've got a live terror sighting. Hello, you're on.
Always they push me too far. They know
Hold
what
on
to
a second.
expect.
nasty jobs.
It is pretty
You know,
nasty.
you see them outside, you know, at various hardware stores waiting to just the next strike, okay? They're the most dangerous.
But
of
it
all.
looks
I
like
cannot
Sean
stress
is a
that
pretty
enough.
nasty
You know what
kind
you
of
have to
guy.
do, don't you?
I sure do.
So I wanna know how nasty Sean is.
There's kids everywhere. Time to let fly with some bullets to see what this.
Sean, you're a nasty guy, aren't you? Okay, there we go. Yeah. What kind of things have you done? Now I'm strangely curious. Don't lie though. I want to know the truth. Tell us one of the nastiest, craziest things that you've done.
Did that hurt?
Have you ever eaten the booty like groceries, Sean? So you have done that. I mean, no, you didn't say that though. You said you would lick Shania Twain's butthole, but I didn't know that you actually did it. So you have eaten the booty like groceries. Wow, that's crazy. Like, did you just lick it, or did you like ram your tongue up the butthole too? And kind of like look around with your tongue inside of there. Yeah, of course. Where else would I have heard of it? I only learned about these things from Nilavani, all these like booty eating things. Where's this other guy? There's too many bad guys here.
Be scared!
Spread it open and dig in. So you use like the whole mouth, like the tongue and the lips and all that. So you actually like, you devour it.
Smile, my friend. Enjoying yourself?
Yeah, I heard that. So like when you're doing that, do you ever taste shit, or does it, like, does she get like an enema? I'm being honest, like don't be funny. Does it taste like shit? Do you ever get like a little shit spot with that tongue action? Or is it pretty clean? A lady at work wanted you to eat her booty? Like, that's oddly specific, though. Why is it so specific? It's like not even a blowjob, not sex. She just wanted the booty eaten.
Make sure we don't lose the product.
So you got a little bit of the old You tasted a little bit there.
We don't want to lose the
There was some residual shit taste, huh? It's pretty fucking nasty, man. So wait a minute, she took a shower, but she didn't. But that's the reason, because she didn't get an enema. You gotta tell her she needs to take an enema first. Like, just taking a shower is not good enough. You gotta like make sure like it goes inside all the tubes and like clean all the tubes out. Okay. We can blow this up from over here. The fuck is an enema? An enema is when you clean out the butthole. See, like, you might want to learn what an enema is before you eat out a girl's butthole, man. That's when you clean up the butthole. Like, the whole butthole is cleaned out. Like, all the shit is completely cleaned out. Yeah, you gotta flush that shit out before you eat it. No wonder you're getting residual shit taste. You don't even know what an enema is.
Get him away from this stuff! Make this bastard pay for what he's done!
Yeah. Yeah, that's what an enema is. Yeah, you can get like an enema kit at the store.
I have put your
I think it's in the
competitors out of
butthole
business.
health section.
Man, a few minutes of happiness, Nico. I'm pleased to be helping you out with this thing you need. We'll speak again when Darko Brevich is in the country.
Not Sean. Sean's not afraid. He's not afraid of the front or the back.
Class, meditated.
All right.
And then I kinda
We're gonna head over to the safe house.
The windows out of her car with a baseball bat, peed in the front seat, slashed the tires, and took a dump in the air.
Yeah, see, Nomads knows what's up. He knows all about it.
Give it up, my man. That's cold. Yeah, so every time she turns on the air conditioner, her car smells like my
Thank
shit.
you, Exeter.
That's right. That's right. That's ingenuity right there. That's what got us out of the primordial soup and into luxury condos and plasma TVs and robotic dogs. Good going. I like this. That's why you are the undisputed weak of sex and we are humiliating you on the radio. Name one.
Yeah. Any pharmacy sells it. Oh shit, it wants me to do a mission.
Please make a U-turn where safe.
Yeah, we're actually gonna close up all the internet issues that I was having before really wore me out. We're gonna close up for tonight. Let me just go to the safe house and save. It's because you're into all that kinky shit.
Please proceed to highlighted route.
Can we get things moving up there?
Can I save? Will it let me save? It wants me to do a mission, but... Ugh. For fuck's sake. Well, it auto-saved, so it should be fine. Alright, so that's it for tonight. We had a lot of, we were having a lot of issues before, and it really wore me out. I would have liked to stream a little bit longer, but, like, you know, I'm just so tired. But yeah, we're gonna be beating this game tomorrow though. Okay. Because that's the last day Nolavani can make it to the stream before she has to go back to work, so we have to beat it. Okay. So I want to thank everyone for streaming with me. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. It's an honor and a pleasure. And I hope to see you all again tomorrow. It might be a little bit later. We might have to delay it. We'll see. I'll let you know on Discord. Have a good night, everyone. Bye.